Hvar is a Croatian island in the Adriatic Sea, located off the Dalmatian coast, lying between the islands of Brač, Vis and Korčula. Approximately 68 kilometers, 42.25 miles, long, with a high east-west ridge of Mesozoic limestone and dolomite, the island of Hvar is unusual in the area for having a large fertile coastal plain, and freshwater springs. Its hillsides are covered in pine forests, with vineyards, olive groves, fruit orchards and lavender fields in the agricultural areas. The climate is characterized by mild winters, and warm summers with many hours of sunshine. The island has 11,103 residents, making it the fourth most populated of the Croatian islands. Hvar's location at the center of the Adriatic sailing routes has long made this island an important base for commanding trade up and down the Adriatic, across to Italy and throughout the wider Mediterranean. It has been inhabited since prehistoric times, originally by a Neolithic people whose distinctive pottery gave rise to the term Hvar culture, and later by the Illyrians. The climate of Hvar is characterized by mild winters and warm summers. The yearly average air temperature is 16 degrees Celsius, 61 degrees Fahrenheit, 703 millimeters, 27.7 in, of precipitation fall on the town of Hvar on average every year, and the town has a total of 2,800 sunshine hours per year. Residents of Hvar mostly work in the fishing and tourism industries. Hvar has a very mild Mediterranean climate, beautiful beaches and Mediterranean vegetation that make it one of the most attractive tourist centers in Europe. The island promotes itself as the sunniest spot in Europe, with over 2,715 hours of sunlight in an average year. Hvar town is the main tourist center. It features a large public square, St. Stephen's Square, that is open to the sea. During the tourist season, the port is filled with large yachts. All-night discos attract large crowds of young visitors. Another major economic activity is the cultivation of lavender, used for aromatic oils and soaps. Hvar is often called the Island of Lavender. Hvar is also one of the two most famous winemaking zones in Croatia. Vineyards on the southern side of the island are famous for red wines produced from the Plavac Mali grape. The central plain between Stari Grad and Jelsa is famous for its white wines. Hvar is a high east-west ridge of Mesozoic limestone and dolomite. Hvar has a typical karst landscape, which means limited or no surface water, despite adequate rainfall, which disappears quickly into crevices in the ground. Farming in such areas requires careful conservation of water, and protection of the soil against erosion. The water cisterns in the fields, and the dry stone walls, especially terracing on the slopes, are necessary for the continued success of agriculture on the island. The island has a typical Mediterranean vegetation, mostly bare with woody scrub at higher, steeper elevations, turning to pine forests on the lower slopes with holm oak, Arnoquarceta millicus, Alpo pines, Pinus halepensis mill, and black pines, Pinus nigra dalmatica. The islet of Cedro is especially rich in various Mediterranean trees and plants.